Men are doors. Either they become doors of blessings or doors of destruction. But you must put in your mind that men are doors. Apostle Paul was speaking and he said, we had the intention to come to you, to stand with you, but Satan hindered us. That is to say that there are people that may have you in heart, but Satan can hinder them. We are living in a generation where people easily give up on people. We are living in a generation where people easily conclude on people. But most of the times, we don't spend time to identify what was the reason behind his action. What was the reason behind this situation? We had the intention, the willingness, the passion to come, but we were hindered by Satan. Every human being is a door. Either a door to breakthrough or a door to failure. That's why who you meet in life determine how you rise. There are people that the moment you meet them, everything about your destiny will shut off. There are people that the moment they enter your life, every opportunity goes silent. Because they are not doors to breakthrough, they are doors to destruction. The success of Jesus on earth was not accidental, it was a divine programming. Before Jesus could come on earth, the Bible said, and there was a man called John. John came for a purpose. And the purpose of John was so that he could open the heavens of Jesus. He could baptize him. And the Bible said prophetically, he said the day he was baptized, only the heavens of Jesus was open because John was sent specifically for Jesus. Every delay of destiny comes as a result of the absence of the right people. Anytime you see destiny delay, it's because the right people are not present. I came to that point that I realized that there are people you see to be limited, not because they were supposed to be limited. They met people that they were not supposed to meet. And as a result of meeting such type of people, the destiny became diverted. We had the intention. Listen to me. This morning I want to talk to you that some of the altars we are binding is just because there are some people that are absent that are supposed to be present. The Bible was speaking about a man that was sick at the pool for 38 years. 38 years in the same position. There were men that came in that environment. Nobody had a mind to assess him. Nobody had the willingness to show up for him. Day by day, men came, but nobody could show up. That is to say, for 38 years, turning around in the same position. That's why when Jesus walked up to the man, he asked the man, "Sir, what do you want?" The man could have just replied, "Sir, are you not sick? I am sick. I want to be made whole." But the first reply, "I have no man." I have no man was the reason why I was in this condition for 38 years. I had no man was the reason why he became stagnated. People came. The problem was not the pool. The problem was the absence of the man that could help him and put him in the pool. Men came in the same environment. They had testimonies. People came, they had miracles. But the man was sitting there in the same place for 38 years. Every delay is traceable to the absence of men. And every success you see is a product of men's appearance. That's why you must put it in your head that you can never succeed alone. You need people in your life. You need people, and not just any type of people. You need the right set of people. No matter the content of your vision, no matter how big dreams in life may be, when you are crowded with people that are not meant for you, you'll be delayed. That's why there are people today living in regret because they met one person that they were not supposed to meet. From that day till they have not recovered. From that day till death, they have not recovered. There are people that are living, they are bitter because they met people that made them become bitter. Look at your neighbor, say you need the right people. We had the intention. Let's look at 2 Chronicles. 1 Chronicles chapter 12, verse 22. 1 Chronicles 12:22. Almost every day, new men joined David's force, so that his army was soon enormous. Every day, can we have King James translation? New people came. Let's have King James. Say, for at that time, day by day came men to help David, to help him. Day by day, men came to help him. Every greatness in life is a product of the help of men and the help of God. I tell you this, that even if you have a solid relationship with God and you refuse to have a solid relationship with men, you will still be stranded. There are two dimensions of favor you need in life. You need a favor from God and favor from men. No matter how you will pray, God will only answer your prayer through people. So when the devil wants to delay you, he disconnects you from people. I wrote a message a few days ago. I said, the church is crowded with people, but brotherhood have lost it. There is no more brotherhood in church. We have people, but they don't have interest for others. One of the most divided institutions now is a church.